Next up, we have Chris Harwood. Chris joined EDA with a background in technical support leadership. He's excited to shift his career into a new area of tech. One of his hobbies is grilling, which led to the development of the solo project, Smokr. Chris, the floor is all yours.
Thank you, Blaine, and good morning, everyone. As Blaine mentioned, I do enjoy grilling and using my Smokr. Often, I will throw ingredients together to make different rubs or sauces. If I don't write it down, I will forget what ingredients I've used. When I do write it down, I'll lose whatever it was written on. If I take any pictures, they get lost in a sea of photos on my phone. So I've created the Smokr app where barbecue enthusiasts can track, share, and discover grilling experiences with detailed cooking trees. With an added social aspect, you can engage with other Smokr users by commenting on posts, providing feedback and tips, or simply appreciating their work. So when I log in initially, I'm taken to the home page, and this is our homepage main feed here, but more on that in just a minute. I smoked an awesome brisket this weekend, and I want to get it documented in the Smokr app. The navigation bar is fixed at the bottom, and on the right is a plus symbol where I can add my brisket. And in this section, I have the option to add a name. I can add the date. I can add my location, and I can even give myself a rating. And then I can add a recipe or any notes that I want to remember for next time. And also, since this is social heavy, I can also upload images to show off my skills. And once I've filled everything out, I can save my entry. But to save time, I've already done this step. After saving my brisket, I'm taken to a section where I can see a summary view of everything that I've cooked. I can click on a post to see details, and I can scroll down to edit or delete if I need to. If I try to delete it, I'm given a pop-up box with a warning asking me if I'm sure I want to delete it. Now I want to go back to the home page to find inspiration for the 4th of July. With the social aspect, I can see what other Smokr users have submitted. If it's something that makes my mouth water, I can like their post, and my profile image is added next to the button here. It looks like these ribs would be fun to make. So I can click on the entry to see their full details. I can see their recipe or any notes and additional images that they've added. I can also engage with them down here and comment on their post. Here I've added a comment letting them know that these ribs look delicious. So this brings me to the end of my demo. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to hearing your questions. Thank you.
Awesome, Chris. Nice work. Thank you. So, Chris, what's something you're proud of? Something that stands out from the rest?
Yeah. So with this being social heavy, I knew that I wanted to have images be uploaded. I initially set it up to where you could add the URL of an image. Well, with it being mobile as well, I also wanted to make sure that users could upload images from a mobile device. So I do have a couple different places, one on the profile section that I didn't go over, but also in the main section where you add your entry, you can upload multiple images. And I was pretty proud whenever I got that figured out and completed. Again, just like a lot of folks here, I had Dave's help in doing that and making sure that my tables were set up correctly to pull those images in and get them saved.
Awesome. Couple more here. We have Mark asks, great looking UI. How did you approach the design and layout? And maybe while designing for mobile, this comes from David, what were some of the challenges you considered?
Yeah, so my inspiration for the look and feel of it came from other social apps like Facebook and Instagram. I knew I wanted that look and feel since it was going to be mobile heavy. It can be used on desktop, but there's a lot of white space and things like that. Um, I'm sorry, what was the second part of that question?
Yep, and the second part was, were there any challenges that you had to deal with as you thought about it as a mobile first application?
Yeah, so designing with space in mind on mobile is a little bit tougher than than it sounds when you're just scoping the project. But making sure that everything is laid out in a way where it seems normal to click a phone, tap buttons, tap images, or even the title of a post, and then laying things out within the details. I wanted to make sure that I got all that right, and I feel good about the way it looks. I'm proud of the way that it came out in the end, as far as everything having everything looking normal compared to other social platforms.
Awesome. And then final question here would be, what's next? How would you like to support this? Lloyd Brock asks, if you had more time, what would you add to it?
Yeah, so I feel like I have a pretty long list of things that I'd like to add to it. I'd like to add a search functionality so you can go in and search for a particular food item that you want to cook, say like a brisket or ribs, for example. I'd like to be able to add events. Say you want to sell your what you're cooking and you want to add an event where people can come and find you. I'd like to add that. Um, like I said, it is designed with mobile in mind first. So I'd like to also work on um, making the layout look a little more friendly in a desktop view, getting rid of the white space like on the sides of everything, or filling up the screen a little bit more. So those are the things off the top of my head that I'd like to take care of.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Chris. Excellent work. Good
Yep,
job.
thank you.